definitely legal? What are the lawyers telling you?
Yeah, well, we're working in a HR department and our lawyers are working together. We're going to adjust current contracts of our employees, stating that we would request or suggest that they have the vaccine, and we would recommend it. We're also saying that if and when it comes out and you can have it done privately, as a company, we're prepared to pay for it. We're not trying to jump the queue, but we're prepared to pay for it for all our employees. And if the choice is they don't want to have it done, then that's their choice. But you know, we're getting quite a good response from it, and we're already testing everybody that's in our building. We're carrying out regular tests ourselves, and that's working very well. And all new people that come on in the next couple of months, when hopefully the vaccine's rolled out a bit more, we're going to make sure that we don't take anybody on unless they've got the vaccine passport.
Well, on that note, Charlie, I was going to ask you, at the moment, it's vulnerable groups that are being prioritised for the vaccine, so it could be months until your employees have access.
You are right there. I mean, a lot of our employees are more on the younger side, so, you know, we're nowhere near at the front of the queue. And obviously there's a lot of vulnerable people out there that need it doing before us, and we're all for that. But I do believe that, you know, we will start getting on top of it, but I believe it will be available privately soon. And thinking of the safety of our staff and the safety of our customers, you know, the quicker the better. And, I'm just not prepared to employ anybody, you know, in a few months' time that hasn't had the vaccine. I'm being told that, you know, that could be difficult, it could be prejudices, it could be this, that and the other. But at the end of the day, it's the safety of our staff and the safety of our customers that's the priority thing at the moment.
On the flip side, though, Charlie, I mean, is promoting your company as COVID-safe more also a bit about making some profit than also public health?
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, you know, we're already geared up exceptionally well because, you know, I think we took the initiative. We bought thousands of self-testing, which we've geared up with all our staff, and nobody can come in our headquarters without being tested. It takes 2 minutes. 5 minutes later, we've got the result. It's 99% accurate, and we're now doing that with the engineers so that when they turn up at people's property, they know that they've passed a negative test, and it's working well. I mean, you know, we're very, very busy. We're an essential service, and that's why we're at work. And, you know, we're very, very cold where we are and difficult times. And, you know, the last thing somebody wants is no heating or, you know, blocked toilets or a leaking pipe.
Well, indeed, I was going to ask you that. I mean, has COVID had an impact on the demand for your work generally? I mean, what you're doing now is a great sort of marketing ploy, isn't it, to attract the vulnerable customers?
In what way? Oh, we wouldn't say vulnerable. No, look, I mean, I think common sense comes into it. If yourself or anybody was ringing up for a plumber or engineer or electrician and we offered you one that had the vaccine or had been tested, you know, recently, then you would take that one over somebody just coming in that may bring the virus in with you. So I think it's a common sense thing. I think it's a proper way of running a business. I think all businesses should be doing it. And obviously a lot of the business is going to need more help from the government. We're actually doing more for our staff and more for our customers than what the government are doing.
And finally then, Charlie, I mean, if your workers have the vaccine, do you think it could discourage them from following safe measures like washing their hands and keeping social distancing?
Oh, look, it's possible, but, you know, we have a health and safety officer there, and, you know, I think this is the norm now that, you know, you'll continue with social distancing, you'll continue with washing your hands. I mean, you know, it's life and death. People are dying left, right and centre, and, you know, we need to get on top of it, and I think we're all adjusting accordingly, and I believe as a business, this is definitely the way through for the future, and you know, the safety of the customer. I mean, look, we're not far away from airlines actually saying you don't get on the flight unless you've got the vaccine passport. They're actually discussing it now. I think EU leaders are actually putting in a program now that to get the travel industry up and running again, you're going to have a vaccine passport. So in a couple of months, this will be the norm. We just need to make it happen sooner and quicker.